Can we talk about a great general, a great warrior, an emperor? A general that is known, that his impact in the Roman Empire cannot be forgotten. His name is Constantine the Great. Who was Constantine? What was his impact? We know him as a warrior. Why was he a warrior? When was he born? How does he come into existence? And what was his impact? Constantine the Great was born in Nazios, in Dardania, within Mosia Superior. Constantine was the son of Flavius Constantius, a Roman army officer of Illyrian origin, who has been one of the four rulers of the Tetrarchy. His mother, Helena, was a Greek woman of low birth, probably from Asia Minor in modern Turkey. Later canonized as a saint, she is traditionally credited for the conversion of her son. Constantine served with distinction under the Roman Emperor Diocletian and Galerius. He began his career by campaigning in the eastern province against the Persians before being recalled in the west, that is in 305 AD, to fight alongside his father in the province of Britannia. After his father's death in 306 AD, Constantine was proclaimed as Augustus. What do you mean by Augustus? Augustus simply means emperor, by his army of Eboracum. He eventually emerged victorious in the civil war against emperors Maxentius and Licinius to become the sole ruler of the Roman Empire. That was in 324 AD. Upon his accession, Constantine enacted numerous reforms to strengthen the empire. He then restructured the government, separating civil and military authorities. To combat inflation, he introduced the solidus, a new gold coin that became the standard for Byzantine and European currency for more than 1,000 years. The Roman army was reorganized to consist of mobile units, often around the emperor, to serve on campaign against external enemies or Roman rebellion, and frontier garrison troops which were capable of countering barbarian raid, but less and less capable. Over time of countering full-scale barbarian invasion, Constantine pursued successful campaign against the tribe on the Roman frontiers, such as the Frank, the Aleman, the Goths, and the Sarmatians, and resettled territory abandoned by his predecessor during crisis of the 3rd century, with citizens of Roman culture. Although Constantine lived much of his life as a pagan, and later as a catechumen, he began to favor Christianity, beginning in 312 AD, finally becoming a Christian and being baptized by Eusebius of Nicomedia, an Arian bishop, although the Catholic Church and the Coptic Orthodox Church maintained that he was baptized by Pope Sylvester I. He played an influential role in the proclamation of the Edict of Milan in 313 AD, which declared tolerance for Christianity in the Roman Empire. He convoked the First Council of Nicaea in 325 AD, which produced the statement of Christian belief known as the Nicene Creed. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre was built on his orders at the claimed site of Jesus' tomb in Jerusalem, and was deemed the holiest place in all of Christendom. The Papa claim to temporal power in the High Middle Age was based on the fabricated donation of Constantine. He has historically been referred to as the first Christian emperor, but why he did favor the Christian church? Some modern scholars debate his belief, and even his compression of Christianity. Nevertheless, he is venerated as a saint in Eastern Christianity, and he did much to push Christianity forward, the mainstream of Roman culture. The age of Constantine marked a distinct epoch in the history of the Roman Empire, and a pivotal moment in the transition from classical antiquity to the Middle Age. He built a new imperial residence in the city of Byzantium and renamed it New Rome, later adopting the name Constantinople after himself, where it was located in modern Istanbul. It subsequently became the capital of the empire for more than 1,000 years. The later Eastern Roman Empire often being referred to in English as the Byzantine Empire, a term never used by the empire, invented by German history Hieronymus Wolff. His more immediate political legacy was that he replaced Diocletian Tetrarchy with the de facto principle of dynastic succession by leaving the empire to his sons and other members of the Constantinian dynasty. His reputation flourished during the lifetime of his children and for centuries after he reigned. The medieval church held him up as a paragon of virtue, while secular rulers invoked him as a prototype, a point of reference, and a symbol of imperial legitimacy and identity. At the beginning of the Renaissance, there were more critical appraisers of his reign, where the rediscovery of anti-Constantinian source trend in modern and recent scholarship have attempted to balance the extreme of previous scholarship. Let me just tell you the actual day Constantine was born. He was born on 27 February 272 AD in the city of Knossos, as I've said, and he died on 22nd May 337 at the age of 62. See how great this Constantine was. From the research we made, we discovered how he converted to Christianity. At the time, he was prepared to embark on a serious war with another empire. Then he had a dream. In his dream, he saw a cross on the sky. When he saw a cross on the sky, there was a word written and a voice that says, "You will come with this cross, you will conquer your enemy. You will win the battle." When he woke up from his sleep, he told his workers, his soldiers, the dream he had. And the dream was interpreted that he should make the sign of cross on all his weapon, troop. And he did. And he went on the battle and he won the battle. Ever since he won the battle, although immediately he won the battle, he did not convert to Christian, but he now gave Christianity opportunity to spread their gospel. He allowed them to spread their gospel.